Food, shelter and clothing. That's what my father taught me. And those are the things that keep getting bumped up in price all the time.
Sometimes the money just doesn't want to stretch. I'm 36 years old. I work for State Transit, ride bus depot. Some days get pretty tired after being at work all day. And being a mother can be a challenge.
Thank you very much.
What I've done on it.
Be safe, be careful, get home, and see you tomorrow.
Okay. This afternoon I'm going to be going home, picking my husband up first. Then I'm going to be picking up my 3 children. They're at 2 different childcare centres. It'll be an hour and a half round trip. Very much depends on traffic. This gentleman is my husband, Eugene, and he works as an electrician. We're currently in Jameson Town. The Liberal government hasn't impressed me with anything that they've brought out so far. So I'm finding that the tax cuts that they've mentioned, they're going to get eaten up very quickly. Next, I'm picking up my oldest two, which is Mark and Jada. You got to make sure that you've got fuel to put in your car to go to work. Mortgage sorted out, childcare sorted out, plus you've got to feed yourself as well.
In 1 week, we've seen petrol around here jump 14 cents within the week. It's actually saving for a holiday. It doesn't even come into the equation at the moment. Even the basic necessities like bread and milk that are all increasing because of the drought.
I count every dollar, but I find it's something that you have to make sure that you've got money to do everything else.
A $1 cake mix, 3/4 cup of milk, an egg, whack it in the oven, cheap.
Did you have a good day? Yeah? How was your day, Jaden? Good. My main priority in my life is my children. With working 4 days a week, it's even just having the one day, it doesn't seem to be enough time. Both our parents live in the country. It makes it very difficult not having any family around. We normally try and cook things up a day in advance, so it makes it a little bit easier. The hardest bit is trying to find work close to home that is family orientated.
When it comes to the crunch, they won't budge an inch because of these new IR laws. You know, you do what's in this and I'll see you later.
Jaden is the one that's got ADD, which can add another challenge into the puzzle. For most people, it needs to be in plain English, AWAs. They can't leave it open for interpretation. It needs to be pretty much black and white.
What has happened has affected me quite dramatically.
Here in Scrappy Deer Show.
I shouldn't have to send my children to a private school to get a decent education. I shouldn't have to work a second job if we were all paid fairly and equally. Last employer, who I won't name, 12-hour shifts, rotating day, nights, and all that. Can you set the table, please? And I asked them, how much does it pay? And they said, $26, $27 an hour. And then when I get my first pay packet, it's $24 an hour. You know, I have to travel an hour there, an hour back. And so I questioned them about it, and they said, no, that's the going rate for everyone.
And I know my husband's been in another job where the shift penalty was actually being dropped. Instead of getting time and a half, they're only going to get time and a quarter.
I'm the oldest greyhound we've ever owned.
She's the first greyhound we ever owned.
What I'm hoping for is that the next government will give the average person who's got a mortgage, kids, a bit of a break. Cost of childcare, it's astronomical. There's times where how much I've had to pay in childcare, I feel like it's not worthwhile working because it takes half of my pay each fortnight. I really wish you could make it a tax rebate rather than getting the 30%, or we could have a choice between the two, because that would make a lot of difference for me. For them to encourage workplaces to actually have childcare available at the workplaces.
Maybe the government might be able to offer a rebate to companies to provide a service like that, which would make it easier on working families. As for the election, I try not to listen to any gabble or politic ads or anything like that, because anyone can say anything. To me, this is a waste of the environment. It's using up trees, it's using resources, waste of money. The main thing I look at, how they've performed. What have they done in this term, right? Interest rates have gone up, IR laws have come in, well, that's going to reflect big on me.